Welcome students, families, friends, educators, and community members to Florin High School's 2020 Senior Award Show. I hope everyone is in a safe and healthy place as you view this presentation. This is a very special presentation as we get to celebrate the best and brightest students at Florin High School. Normally we would be in our comments having this experience together. Instead, we have produced this video as a tribute to all of the hard work and dedication our students have put in over the last 4 years. I want to recognize our audio production teacher, Mr. Cronin, who will be recording this presentation, Mr. Newman, who will be producing the video, and Ms. Lucas for creating a program for tonight's festive celebration. Your efforts in creating this event are greatly appreciated. Before we begin with our show, I want to thank our board member, Mr. Chet Madison, for being here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Madison.
Thank you, Mr. Ortega. Today, the spotlight is on Florin High School class of 2020. Outstanding Senior Awards and Achievements. We honor your determination, perseverance, and your ability to push through obstacles. Your success will continue in the various colleges and careers you focus on. It was unfortunate that we all had to deal with COVID-19, thus causing distance learning the last 2 months of the school year. But you all prevailed through this difficult time. Before I conclude, I want to recognize and support the encouragement of parents, family members, and teachers. Life is always going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but it is easier when we know that there are people who have our backs. On behalf of the Board of Education, we look forward to your graduation and wish you the very best for your future. Congratulations on the class of 2020. Thank you.
We will begin our show today with Ms. Clark presenting our first award.
Hello, I'm here to present the Gold Panther Award. This is the highest award that a student can earn while at Florin High School. To be eligible for this award, students must have completed 30 hours of community service, 20 hours of school service, competed on a JV or varsity sports team, received the Bronze and Silver Panther and Academic Block Awards. This year we have 7 seniors earning this award. Fatima Avalos, Dao Doan, Christopher Gomez Rodriguez, Alyssa Hong, Cindy Nguyen, Wei Peng, and Trang Tran. And now here's Mr. Ortega to present the Scholarship Award winners.
Thank you, Ms. Clark. Every year, I am able to select a student of my choice to earn the Principal's Scholarship Award worth $1,000. This year, I've selected Tiara Maxwell as the recipient of this scholarship. Florin High School aims to produce students who are leaders in our community and positively contribute to our society. No one at our school has exemplified this notion more than Tiara, and that is why I had selected her. Tiara joined our family her sophomore year and quickly began to realize her potential. She worked hard to turn things around academically, and she began to get involved with school leadership, with eventually becoming the ASB president her senior year. Along the way, Tiara has demonstrated a thoughtfulness in others that you rarely see, which has endeared her to our entire Florin High School community. As a result, I have no doubt that Tiara will have much success after leaving Florin High School. Tiara will be holding a high school diploma in her hands in a couple weeks. I expect that about 4 years later, she'll be holding a college diploma in her hands as she will be attending Sac State University this fall. Congratulations, Tiara. In addition, The OC Family Foundation awards the Family Community Service Award to a Florence High School senior who excels in the area of community service. This year's winner is Wei Peng, who focuses efforts in helping the Key Club raise funds for pediatric trauma prevention. Congratulations, Wei, and thank you, OC Family Foundation. I would also like to thank the Elk Grove Regional Scholarship and the Florence High School students who applied for the scholarships. 22 different students were awarded over $31,000 of scholarship money by the foundation this year. It is another reminder of how special the students are at Florence High School. And finally, I would like to introduce Hudson Forrester from Siemens Mobility to award our final scholarship of the evening.
Thank you. On behalf of Siemens Mobility, I'm proud to announce 5 recipients of $1,000 scholarships. Congratulations to Wei Peng, Hazong Vang, Deania Lorenzo, Isaac Say Lee, and Tyson Lee. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our scholarship award winners. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the top 10 scholars of the class of 2020. The class of 2020 was a very special one academically, as we had a 3-way tie for valedictorian, something that has not been done at Florence High School before. I will introduce the top 10 scholars and the educator who inspired them the most. Fatima Aviles is one of our co-valedictorians. She earned a 4.52 GPA, will be attending the University of California at Berkeley, and major in linguistics and education with the goal of being a teacher after her studies. Her honored educator is Alexander Snipes, who is a library technician at Florence High School. Fatima says this about Mr. Snipes. Mr. Snipes has been one of the most inspirational educators I've had in my academic career, despite meeting him my senior year. Along with helping me understand literature, he has helped me understand and accept myself as I am. Mr. Snipes genuinely cares about students at Florence High School. Alyssa Hong is another one of our co-valedictorians, earning a 4.52 GPA. She plans to attend the University of Pacific and hopes to be a pharmacist, graduating with pre-pharm pharmacy at the end of her studies. Her honored educator is Mr. Smith, and she has this to say about him. Mr. Smith has been an influential teacher for me since I was in the 8th grade. He is one of the most hardworking, caring, and considerate teachers I have ever had. He is always there to support any student without any questions asked and never gives up on his students or what he wants. Our third co-valedictorian is Wahad Latif, also earning a 4.52 GPA. He will be attending the University of California at Davis this fall, with majoring in computer science and hoping to be a sophomore or a software engineer upon graduation. His honored educator is Mr. Brewer, and this is what Wahad has to say about Mr. Brewer. I've been in Mr. Brewer's class my junior year and senior years. He is one of those teachers that really cares about his students more than most to look out for us. In addition to being a great physics teacher, he helps us with scholarships and financial aid and makes sure we're on top of our stuff. Next honored outstanding scholar is Wendy Liang. Wendy earned a 4.51 GPA during her time at Florence High School and plans to attend the University of California at Irvine this fall. She plans to major in business administration and get into advertising design upon graduation. Her honored educator is Miss Kamimura. Wendy has this to say about Miss Kamimura. Miss Kamimura cares deeply about her students in all of her classes. She's taken a lot of her own personal time to tutor students that are struggling and has shown to work very hard for her students. She's very kind and supportive, and it's been a pleasure to have her for 4 years. The next outstanding scholar is Wei Peng. Wei earned a 4.47 GPA at Florin High School and will be attending the University of California at Berkeley this fall. He plans to major in physics and get into some sort of STEM field upon graduation. His honored educator is Miss Rico, and this is what Wei has to say about Miss Rico. Miss Rico has been there for me since my first day on campus. Through the years, she has continued to motivate and support me with the resources I needed to move forward in life. Without her, I am not sure I would have the same stability and opportunities that I am fortunate enough to have. Jordan Wu is our next outstanding scholar. Jordan earned a 4.45 GPA while at Florin High School and plans to attend the University of California at Berkeley this fall. He plans to major in physics, but he is undecided on what he will do afterwards. His honored educator is Miss Williams Anderson, and this is what he has to say about her. I've known Miss Anderson since my first day at Florin. She has been someone I can trust with both school and personal issues, and has acted as a guide for my life in high school. She is a teacher I know that genuinely cares for me. Laura No is our next outstanding scholar. Laura earned a 4.42 GPA while at Florin High School. She plans to attend the University of California at Los Angeles this fall with a major in physics and hopes to get into be a data analysis upon graduation. Mr. Cronin is her honored educator, and this is what Laura has to say about Mr. Cronin. I nominate Mr. Cronin. His passion for music and extreme dedication to advancing and improving the audio program is well admired. His wonderful teaching and excitement for making music have motivated me to better my skills as well as continue expressing my creativity through music production. Cindy Nguyen is our next outstanding scholar. Cindy earned a 4.4 GPA while at Florin High School. She plans to attend the University of California at Los Angeles and major in biology with the hopes of being an anesthesiologist upon graduation. Her honor educator is Mr. Fairchild. This is what Cindy has to say about Mr. Fairchild. Mr. Fairchild is a teacher who greatly enhanced my experience at Florin. I appreciate everything he has done. He encourages his students to perform at their full potential and is supportive of everything we do. His goal to see his students grow inspired me to work harder in his class and to make him and myself proud. Dao Dong is our next outstanding scholar. She earned a 4.35 GPA at Florin High School, plans to attend the University of California at Davis this fall, and major in psychology with the hopes of being a psychiatrist upon graduation. Her honored educator is Miss Nichols. Miss Nichols, Dao says, would always encourage and listen to her students' voice, their opinions and challenges. She would always be there to support them or give them advice. She is a teacher who loves her students and would always strive to give them everything they need to help them be a better version of themselves. Our final outstanding scholar is Jacqueline Colonna. Jacqueline earned a 4.33 GPA at Florin High School and plans to attend San Diego State University this fall. She hopes to major in liberal studies and be an elementary school teacher upon graduation. Her honored educator is Mr. Garcia, and this is what Jackie has to say about Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia has been an encouraging role model my past 3 years of high school. Being in Law Academy with him as the director, teacher, I have learned a lot about my rights as an individual. In addition to that, Mr. Garcia has been encouraging in going to college and has helped me with life. As you can see, Florence High School has a tremendous amount of talent academically here at our school. They are not the only talented individuals that will be graduating with the class of 2020. Next, we will be introducing department awards. The department awards. Thank you very much. And now to present the Student Leadership Award is Ms. Vaughn.
Hello. 4 years ago, a young man entered my classroom and I will forever be changed. We had a rocky first year. You wouldn't believe the stories I could tell. Well, I'm sure Miss Donnelly has a set of her own stories. But anyways, I remember a VP at the time saying, don't move him out of ASB. He obviously saw something I couldn't see at the time, so if you know me, you know I ignored his advice and Seabass and I parted ways. The following fall, the Law and IT Academies went on a co-academy field trip. Let's just say neither one of us had changed much. After an incident involving an elevator and getting separated from the group behind a locked door, he had to spend the entire afternoon by my side. Literally by my side. They say the roughest of times bring greatest rewards. We ended up having a great afternoon and decided he would come back to ASB for the spring term. He's been by my side ever since. This year he managed the student store by himself. He has set the standard that we will use for years to come. Every teacher who worked with him was not only impressed by his professionalism, but also by his kindness and humor. I'm going to miss this kid. I can honestly say that I adore him as if he were my own, and I am proud to award Sebastian Rodriguez the Senior Award for Student Leadership. Thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce our athletic director, Mr. Cap, to present our athletic awards.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is William Jose Cap, and as Florence High School Athletic Director, it is my honor and privilege to announce the 2019-20 Male and Female Athletes of the Year. Before I announce tonight's winners, I'd like to acknowledge all the senior athletes of the class of 2020. I want to thank each of you for representing our school as not only student athletes, but as ambassadors representing our school by displaying phenomenal sportsmanship and positive competition. It is my personal belief that student athletes, in order to be successful, must possess a warrior mentality, not only on the field of play, but also in the classroom and in throughout life. The class of 2020 was never afraid to take on challenges and strive for unreachable goals for self-betterment for themselves and those they chose to surround themselves with. Before I announce tonight's award winners, I'd like to acknowledge our Army and Marine athlete winners also. The Army Male Athlete of the Year is Cameron Cato. Cameron played basketball for us at Florence High School and was a member of the first ever league championship basketball team. Our Army Female Athlete of the Year is Erica Turner. Erica was a cheerleader both the fall and the winter and also a member of our varsity wrestling team. Our Marine Male Athlete of the Year is Daniel Robledo. Daniel was a member of the cross-country team and he was also a member of our boys soccer team. Our Female Marine Athlete of the Year is Stephanie Cruz. Stephanie was a cheerleader also, and she was also a member of our girls soccer program. Our Marine Scholastic Award winner was Jackie Colonna. Jackie was a member of our tennis program here at Florence High School. And then our Marine Semper Award winner is Bryant Gonzalez Madrigal. Congratulations. Okay, without further ado, I'd like to talk about our award winners tonight. Our first award candidate was a three-sport star during her time at Florence High School, spending her falls on our water polo team, winners on our soccer team, and in the spring, she was a member of our swim program. She earned all the accolades in all three sports multiple years. She was a team captain and earned 11 varsity letters as an athlete at Florence High School, accomplishing all this while maintaining a 3.16 cumulative GPA. Our second award winner was also a three-sport star at Florence High School. He was a member of our cross-country team, boys soccer team, and our track and field team. He also earned all the accolades in all three sports multiple years. He was also a team captain and earned 11 varsity letters as an athlete at Florence High School, accomplishing all this while maintaining a 3.2 cumulative GPA. Please join me in congratulating Jorge Cardenas and Sierra Palmer as Florence High School's 2019-20 Male and Female Athletes of the Year. Thank you.
And now to present the Marine Semper Fidelis Award, which celebrates musical excellence, is Mr. Courtwright.
the 2020 recipient for the Semper Fidelis Marine Award for Musical Excellence started in band with me also at Rudder Middle School. And he's a kid who I was always worried about because he would take his clarinet and he would hook it onto the strap of his backpack. And I was just sure it was going to fall. I was so sure it was going to fall, and it never did. His freshman year, he came here to the high school, and he really struggled learning to march and developing the coordination and the skill set that was necessary to perform with the marching band. His section leader pulled him aside day after day after day, and he spent countless hours working on his craft. As a sophomore, he won to the first chair of the clarinet section. By his junior year, he'd become an assistant drum major, and for his senior year, he presided over the most successful season in Florence High School marching band history. Just an amazing young man. Cannot say enough. The development, the progress, the work that he's put in, the heart that he has. The 2020 Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence winner is Mr. Bryant Gonzalez.
And now to present the 2D Visual Arts Award is Miss Peace.
Hello, this year's 2020 Visual Arts Award will be going to Jennifer Sateo. This is for two-dimensional work, so she does paintings and drawings. Jennifer has been in art for all 4 years here at Florin. She has been awesome. She helps her peers when she can. And she also includes any social issues. She's very much self-aware of the world around her, so I know she's going to be a worldly person. She's currently showing her artwork at the Crocker Art Museum. And she, in the past, has participated in district competitions, regional competitions. She was an illustrator for our Ag in the Classroom book, so she's always doing extra, and I'm pretty sure right now she's painting at home. I can't say enough positive things about this student. So Jennifer Sateo, I hope you all the best, and you are our honored FAPA Arts 2D Award winner this year.
Hello, I have the pleasure today to present the 3D Visual Art Award on behalf of Miss Koopy Lucas. Our winner this year is Tyson Lee. Miss Koopy Lucas reports that Tyson was an absolute joy to have in class, that he had an eye for design that was unlike others. It was a very rare talent that he has to be able to design things for ceramics and those types of projects. And finally, he was his 3D AP class's portfolio was exceptionally good, and she was really looking forward to seeing what Tyson was able to create. As a result of those things, he is the 3D Visual Art Award winner for the 2020 school year. Congratulations. And now presenting the Agriculture Department Award is Miss Folan.
Thank you, Mr. Ortega. It is with pleasure that on behalf of Florin High School and the Agriculture Department that I introduce the 2020 Ag Academic Area recipient, Miss Juliana Parra. This academic area student is one who, without a doubt, exemplifies outstanding performance in agriculture education. She is a 4-year Academy participant who completed pathways in ag business, floral design, animal science, and agriculture mechanics. She has been highly active in the Future Farmers of America Leadership Organization and has continually guided the Florin chapter and the Sacramento section to all new heights with her hard work and enthusiasm, serving in the presidential role. This young woman has developed a comprehensive ag experience program with an emphasis on avian sciences, where she earned her state FFA degree. Yuli is one of the most dedicated, hardworking students that we in the ag program have had the honor to work with. In addition to her maintaining a rigorous academic schedule, you will also often find Juliana before and after school focusing on her many intra and extracurricular activities, sports, and projects, participating in service learning, and leading and helping others. When we asked our ag department and ag tech teachers to share about Juliana as the academic award area winner, there were so many positive responses. As we look towards the future, Ms. Parra has chosen to pursue her education and career aspirations in the fall at CSU Chico, where she will be majoring in agriculture education. Please join me in congratulating a young woman of whom we think very highly, Juliana Parra, and wishing her much success in all her post-secondary endeavors. Thank you very much.
And now to present the Business Department Award is Mr. Cronin.
Hello. I've had the pleasure of working with Wahad for several years now. First meeting him when he joined my Cyber Patriot team, a club where students compete in a nationwide competition where they learn how to secure computer systems and defend against hackers. It has always been obvious that Wahad has had a desire to learn and to be successful. It was apparent back when I met him and is still a very obvious part of his character today. He's had close ties with our business department over the years through our IT Academy, in which he has excelled and remained on top of all of his classes. During his senior year, he not only participated and led a team in our Cyber Patriot Club, but he took up the responsibility to lead the entire club and champion the efforts and successes of all of our student teams through his tremendous leadership. He also ran in cross country for his third year, participated in a 2019 summer internship with our school district, spent his weekends working at his family's auto repair facility, all the while taking no less than 6 AP classes. It seems that no challenge is insurmountable for Wahad. The other business department members and myself are both proud and pleased to present the Senior Business Department Award to Wahad Latif. I imagine the next time we meet, we'll have some things to learn from you.
On behalf of Mr. Rice, I would like to present the Culinary Award this year to Tiara Maxwell. Here is the following are a couple prepared words that Mr. Rice had to say about Tiara. Tiara possesses a multitude of qualities that set her apart and make her so deserving of this award. She has the ability to see the larger picture while identifying and accomplishing the smaller tasks that are required for an event to come together. She operates with poise and confidence and somehow makes everything look easy. She has been an incredible asset to Florin High School, and the culinary program will be greatly missed. The future holds incredible things for Tiara Maxwell. Congratulations. And now to present the EL Department Award is Miss Hillary.
It is with great delight that the Florin High School EL Department recognizes Brian Alcina Torres as our award recipient for the 2019-2020 school year. Brian came to the United States from his native country of Puerto Rico in February of 2016. He was quiet, nervous, and very unsure of himself. Now a senior, Brian has grown into a role model for all EL learners. He served as a peer tutor, a bilingual translator, and overall mentor to students beginning their U.S. educational journey. Brian is a wonderful young man, and our department is so proud of all that he has accomplished. Congratulations, Brian.
I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the Engineering Department Award this year. Alvin Trong is receiving the Florin Engineering Senior Award for all of his accomplishments academically and competitively over the last 4 years. Alvin has been highly competitive in the robotics club since his freshman year at Florin High School. Alvin was the acting president the last 2 years. Alvin was the first ever in Florin's robotics history to win a state award and has qualified for the state championship 2 years in a row. Alvin has also participated in the Hydrogen Club and Solar Regatta while competing in robotics. Alvin is a 4-year completer in engineering and has excelled in his pathway. Alvin is a fun, easygoing student who makes everyone around him better. He is the best note-taker I have ever seen since we started engineering at Florin High School, and Engineering Notebook won a state award. Alvin is a student that a teacher or fellow students can count on. He is selfless and has made our school better. I look forward to seeing his accomplishments down the road as an engineer. Congratulations, Alvin. Those words are on the behalf of our Engineer Department Chair, Mr. Rosales. Thank you. And now to present the English Department Award is Mr. Simmons.
After graduation, in a scant few weeks, many of you are going to go off and pursue your Bachelor's of Arts degree. Art, in this sense, dates back to the 13th century and means skilled in scholarship and learning, especially as it pertains to the 7 original academic subjects of studies, the liberal arts, which the language arts is one. Skilled in scholarship, I don't think I could have come up with a better phrase to describe this year's English Language Arts Senior Award winner. To be skilled in scholarship means to possess 2 diverse and divergent skill sets. The first skill set is about a willingness to engage with the art on an emotional level, a willingness to be vulnerable, to be moved, to be uncomfortable, and perhaps through the experience, to develop an insight. And then the second skill set requires taking that insight and then communicating it in a cogent, reasonable, rational manner. That second skill set requires discipline of thought, attention to detail, and not just a determination, but a dogged determination. Very few students fully develop either skill set by the time they graduate, let alone both. And yet, over the last 4 years, time after time, assignment after assignment, experience after experience, essay after essay, this student showed to be adept at both skill set, both in a willingness and a discipline in communicating. With that, it's my pleasure to introduce this year's Senior English Language Arts Award winner to Fatima Avanes. Fatima, well done. Congratulations.
And now to present the Instrumental Music Department Award is Mr. Courtwright.
Our Instrumental Music Department Award winner this year is a student who started with me in 8th grade back at Rudder Middle School. After about 2 weeks in beginning band, his schedule had to be changed to accommodate another class, and the counselors came to me and said, "Can we put him in the experienced class?" And I said, let me talk to him. He just got started. I went and talked to this student, and he said, "I'll do it. I can do it." And I kind of thought to myself, that's a lot. That's a lot to catch up on. And I said, okay. Sure enough, he worked as hard as anyone I've ever seen. He's not a kid you'd ever expect to be as amazing as he is, because he's so quiet about it. He's not one who's going to tell you how great he is. But I'm here today to tell you how great he really is. Coming from that student who started in 8th grade, a year behind all the other kids in his class, becoming a section leader through the marching band for the alto sax section, and just one of the most phenomenal young people I've had the privilege of getting to work with. The 2020 Instrumental Music Department Award winner is Mr. Pao Zong.
And now we'd like to introduce Mr. Smith, who will be presenting the Math Department Award.
I'm honored to present the 2019-2020 Math Department Award. This year's recipient is Dao Dong. Dao was selected by the Math Department for her outstanding academic achievements and her contributions to the Mathletes program at Florin High School and the Middle School Mathletes program in the Elk Grove Unified School District. As president of Mathletes, Dao ensured that our high school teams were prepared for competitions and that the middle school competitions ran smoothly. She is one of the most responsible and empathetic Mathletes presidents that I've ever worked with, and her work will make both programs stronger for years to come. Now I will read some of the comments from the 5 math teachers who were lucky enough to have Dow as a student. Ms. Bajwa, I taught her during her freshman year and later stayed connected with her due to Mathletes. She was always focused and determined about what she wanted through her 4-year pathway. She is very sweet and caring and is always seen smiling. God bless her and whatever she pursues, and is best for her. Ms. Fleming, I first met Dow as a student in my honors Math 3 class. Dow was an excellent student and a genuinely nice person. I have stayed in contact with her in the last few years since I'm AP coordinator and Dow takes lots of AP classes. Dow is well organized and anytime she needs anything she asks in advance, not at the last minute like many of our students do. Dow is a great advocate for herself and her education. She is willing to ask for help, but at the same time she does not expect things to be handed to her. Dow is a wonderful young lady and I wish her the best in all of her college aspirations. Ms. Donnelly, to my dearest Dow, it sure was a pleasure having you in honors pre-cal your junior year. You are such a polite young lady with the nicest smile. You are everything a teacher can ask for, plus some, and also a great classmate who is always willing to help out. If you had a classroom full of Dows, my job would be glorious. The last time I saw you on campus, you let me know you got into Cal Poly, which is a very hard school to get into. The excitement and happiness I felt for you, I will always remember. Best of luck as an Aggie and in your future. Mrs. Bruton, Dow was amazing in calculus this year. She worked hard and took advantage of every opportunity she could to do well in class. Also, I always give a little talk about how students shouldn't go into debt to go to college if they don't have to. Dow was the first student to ever acknowledge that she heard what I said, and based on her final college choice on being able to go debt-free, as opposed to some of the other schools she got into where she'd have to take out student loans, I was touched when she told me that. Mr. Smith, that's me. Dow was in my AP statistics class during her junior year. She was amazing. No one could ask for a better student. Her work was outstanding, and she was kind and supportive to everyone around her. Dow is strong and mature, and in the 4 years that I have known her, I have witnessed her overcome many challenges. She is an inspiration to me and a hero to me. I wish her the best in her next adventure. Thank you.
And now to present the PE Department Award is Ms. Hill.
The PE department has chosen to give their award to Laura No for several reasons. One, she's one of the most gifted and natural athletes that I've ever seen. She's good at everything. But better than that is her work ethic. She shows up every single day, gives 120% every single day, which is the only thing that we could wish for any of our students. So thank you, Laura, and congratulations.
And now to present the Science Department Award, please welcome to the stage Ms. Rico.
Hello, I get to give Emmanuel Quesada his Science Award. I first met Emmanuel when he was a sophomore in my AP Chemistry class. He was just trying to figure it out like everyone else did, but it seems he did figure it out and has begun to love science. Ms. Vong, his AP Bio teacher, said, Emmanuel has challenged himself by thinking outside the box when it came to designing their own experiment. He's responsible for making sure the materials are set and prepared beforehand, and when things don't work out, he easily thinks of other ways to solve the problem. He's always open to doing new things and has prepared every assessment. He works well with others, always encouraging during collaboration. Mr. Brewer has taught him AP Physics for the last 2 years. He says Emmanuel's an incredible scientist, not because he loves science more than any student I know. He recently sent me the derivation of work as a line integral, because I thought you'd enjoy it, he said. In addition to taking the most challenging AP classes offered at Florin, he's taken 2 calculus-based physics classes at CRC and math through vector calculus. After each class, he asks the question that challenges my knowledge as a teacher, and I firmly believe that in 10 years, he'll be working on critical energy projects as a NASA physicist. So even though I haven't had Emmanuel since he was a sophomore, over the years, his teachers have enjoyed watching him grow with his interest in science. Congratulations, Emmanuel.
You deserve the Florin High School Senior Science Award.
And now to present the Social Science Department Award is Mr. Summers.
Hello, I am proud to present the Social Science Senior Award today to Wendy Leong. These are unfortunate times. I wish we could be doing this in the Commons like we normally do, so where her peers could hear about what a great young lady she is. I had the great pleasure of teaching Wendy her freshman year in my World Honors Geography class. Exceptional student, very courteous, and she's one of those students that really elevated the class and made it a better place, which is like quite a compliment for me. A couple of my colleagues had some nice things to say about her. Mr. Stansel, who has her in AP Government, mentioned she's a great critical thinker, a very conscientious student who does an excellent job at comprehending and evaluating information. She is well liked by her peers, and he also mentioned that her participation made his classroom a better place to be in. Melissa Cole, her scholars teacher, added that Wendy, when she's done with work, will actually help out others in the classroom. Apparently, she's also a fantastic artist, so much so that Miss Cole purchased a painting from her, and she was telling me about what a great painting it is. I also found out that she's even had some of her work placed at Crocker Art Gallery, and so that's an exceptional thing. Difficult times ahead. She has, I believe, all the skills to be a very successful person moving forward in the future. She embodies everything that a Florin Panther should be, and it is great pride that I present this award to Wendy Leong for Social Science Senior Award. Congratulations.
And now to present the Strategies Department Award is Miss Larkey.
For the Strategies Department, we are awarding Angela Weber with our department award. He has been an active member of the engineering group. He is constantly doing his work well, having a great attitude and engaged in classes, and we think he really deserves to have this award. Thank you.
And now presenting the Theater Award is our teacher, Mr. Nauman.
Thank you, Mr. Ortega. It is my pleasure to award the Outstanding Award for Theater to Patricia Brewer. Patricia is a young woman who I have watched grow over her 4 years here at Florin High. I remember her in her first year of theater, where when we started with Hidden Talents, she got down to the floor and she said, "Hi, my name is Patricia Brewer and I like to break dance." And she got down and she did some flares that would knock you out. From there, Patricia never really left the stage. She kept coming back to auditions and being a part of all of our productions. She has been a dedicated part of our crews, building sets, and being a part of helping younger actors learn about the history and the traditions of our Florin High Theater. Patricia truly embodies all the characteristics of an outstanding theater student, and I am so proud to have been a part of her high school education and grateful for her contributions to theater. So, Patricia, I wish you all the best in the world. I know you're going to do great things, and you're going to share them with all of us. Take care.
And presenting the Vocal Music Award is Miss Jameson.
The recipient of the Senior Choir Award is Apple Ross Reyes. Apple is a dedicated student who has spent the last 4 years participating in the Florin Choral Program, and she's also served for the last 3 years as a choir officer, dedicating her time and her talents to helping the choir program run smoothly. She is also a choreographer for our show choirs, giving hours to create and rehearse dances that are fun and make us look and sound great. Apple is kind, sweet, and gentle, and she is a role model for her peers. Her positive attitude is infectious, and she is a hardworking student. Apple is a talented singer and dancer, an excellent student, and a wonderful person. It is my pleasure and my honor to give her this award.
And now to present our World Language Department Award is Miss Kemimura.
Hello, my name is Kamimura. I am going to present Aria Bang's Senior Award. It is an honor to present Aria with this Senior Award. Aria has been taking my Japanese classes for 4 years since her freshman year. Aria is a dedicated student. She was always on time to attend my class and turn in her assignments. Writing assignments in a language class can be time-consuming and uninteresting learning activities. Nonetheless, Aria's story writing projects showed accuracy, enthusiasm, and imagination. She puts effort into doing her work while paying attention to details. Her Japanese sentences had accurate grammatical usages and showed her feelings. Aria is talented in art, and her drawings incorporated in her story writings were fun to read and to look at. When we shared Aria's writing projects in class, Aria received nice comments from other classmates. It was also fun for me to see her projects as a teacher. In addition to Aria's academic skills, she has excellent social skills which will lead her to a successful career. Aria works well in a group and she communicates well with other group members for the completion of the project. Aria has been my teacher's assistant and she has been excellent to prioritize her tier assignments to accommodate my needs. I present Aria this senior award with pride, appreciation, and hope for her bright future. Congratulations, Aria.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. This officially concludes the end of our Outstanding Scholar Award show this year. Again, know that family, students, you are in our hearts. We miss you. We think about you. And don't lose touch over time. We know that everybody presented today in the awards, along with your classmates, are going to go off and do amazing, great things. Hope everybody has a great day or evening, whenever you view this, and thank you again for watching. Goodbye.